Hey guys, Commander Cook here, and today I am going to be making the 212th Officer from Battlefront 2. Specifically, I'm going to be doing it on the new Clone Trooper mold, so I'll be able to show you the mechanics, how easy it is to work with, etc., at least from my own perspective. So starting out, I'm going to use a blow dryer to separate all the pieces to make it easier for painting. Already right here we have a pretty big improvement with the loose knee pads. It was always kind of a chore having to make sure to get a clean cut on the old mold. I thought this was kind of an interesting mechanic right here, how the peg goes all the way through the bicep to the shoulder. Now this part right here is totally unnecessary and I actually would not recommend. I just didn't know quite what I was working with, so I did make a cut on the side of the chest plate. But actually all you have to do is just pop out those shoulders. They are not connected to the butterfly joint like they were on the last mold. They are a separate piece. So once you remove those shoulder pieces, you can simply just pop off the chest overlay. This is also something I probably won't do next time, which is separating the torso and chest piece. I will probably just mask off that black part next time. Once I've got all the pieces separated, I'm going to go ahead and mask off for priming. This is basically just taping off areas like the undersuit that I don't want to get spray painted. After I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and hit all these pieces with a white primer. This is Rust-Oleum White Flat Primer, but soon I'm going to try Citadel White Scar, which is recommended by Kaminoan Customs on Instagram. It's actually meant for stuff like this, so I do think it's going to elevate the figures a little bit better. Once I've done the primer though, I'm going to go over all the pieces with this Krylon Clear Glaze, which is a gloss clear coat. It's going to protect all the pieces. Then after that, I'm going to go over all the pieces with 2 matte clear coats, and this is basically just for the look. Now it's time for the painting. As you can see here, I masked off the helmet off camera. This will make it a lot easier, especially for this design. I would say the mixture of paint I went with, but it was kind of complicated and it's still an area where I'm trying new stuff, but I'll definitely be doing 2/12 in the future, so keep an eye out for that. And also another customizer, Beb Art on Instagram, has a highlight of some of his paint mixtures, and on there is a 2/12. So if you are looking for a 2/12 paint mixture, you can go check it out there. Now that I've got everything painted though, I'm going to go ahead and start combining the figure back together. To reconnect the torso and chest back together, I usually Dremel a hole in each of the poles, then pour in some glue and use this wire that I get from Walmart as kind of a structure piece. Real quick though, we do have the backpack. Sometimes I will just freehand it, but here I am drawing an outline for the Republic symbol just to make it a little bit easier. Definitely not my best work, but it gets the job done. Here I'm doing some weathering, which is usually just taking some black paint and hitting the high points and the crevices. Once I've done that though, I'll go ahead and continue with reassembling the figure. To attach the shoulder pads, I take some elastic band, which you can get from Amazon, and glue that under the shoulder pad and under the shoulder part of the chest piece. Now for the last part, I'm going to add some Vallejo gloss to the visor and then attach the head with some blue tack. If you did enjoy this video, consider hitting the like button as well as subscribing. Thank y'all very much for helping me to hit 2,500 subscribers, and I will see y'all in the next one.